it's supposed to feel.
complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 yeah.
This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence, it's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring. And I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 yeah.
up, Trotter Rooney?
Hold on, Foop.
What's going on, bro?
The transfer is not working.
Let's try it again. Hold on. What about now? What about now?
Nah.
Still?
No, it ain't working.
All right.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we good. I don't know why it's not working on the transfer.
It's all good.
Tried it like 4 times.
I was gonna sell out. I was gonna go to sleep. Let me change the title from Watch Party to Hangout. Yeah, nah, I was gonna sell out. I'm not even gonna lie. 100%.
Jaylee.
What's up, try to root?
What's up?
Just chilling, playing some Jedi Survivor.
Does that mean that you're a survivor?
I'm not gonna give
Survivor.
I don't know the lyrics.
I
I'm
don't know.
a sleepy foo-foo.
What up, Jason?
Dude, Voorhees?
What up, Cam? What
No
up, Leader?
Trout.
What up, Brian?
No, Trout.
What up,
The
Ace?
Guardians,
What up, Super
Trout.
Saiyan?
The Guardian.
Nah,
Fuck the Guardians.
I will say this.
Guardian.
What up, VJ? I will say this. I know.
Fuck the Guardians.
I know.
What's up, Lex?
What's up? I let it run for like 15 minutes because I was just super disappointed with the likes and I was super disappointed with the traffic. So I didn't want to start the stream unless I had an X amount of people with an X amount of likes. I just wasn't going to have it. I was literally going to shut it down if people didn't join. I was just going to say, all right, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Tell him Trout.
But we got some people in here. We got to talk about the draft. Exactly. We got to talk about the draft. They had some nice changes. All right. We got a new scenery, a new landscape, so to speak. Some big changes in WWE in terms of roster. A big surprise. Look at VJ. Shut it down. I was about to, bro. Everybody remain positive. Like with freaking Mustafa Ali voice. VJ flexing the 9 months. Lexx, a replica big gold bell I ordered came in. Damn, that was fast.
Damn. Hand delivered by Triple H.
And delivered for real. Hold on. Actually, you're right. Let me tweet out that we're here talking WWE, Monday Night Raw, and all that stuff. We're going to be hanging out for a little bit. It's not going to be a super long stream or anything crazy like that. Honestly, this was supposed to be earlier. I was with family. I couldn't stream earlier. Then I got home. I almost sold out. Exactly. But we're here now, so we gotta go over a few things. All right. Let me see, where's it? All right, here it is. I'm gonna tweet it out. Make sure that people that aren't aware are aware. Live talking WWE Raw, Monday Night Raw, Wrestling, YouTube Live, whatever, blah blah blah. All right, good. Even Cameron Grimes, yeah, they made some nice moves, bro. We're gonna get into all the moves here shortly. Some NXT call-ups, some shuffling around between Raw and SmackDown. I'm gonna put the link on Discord too, so people that are maybe a little sleepy on Discord join up via the link.
Little sleepy foo-foo.
Let me just drop the link real quick across all channels. Boom. All right, link has been dropped. But yeah, you know, I typically don't make you guys wait 15 minutes, but just so y'all know, every streamer typically waits 15. Every streamer typically waits 15 to 30 minutes because that's how long it takes for like the notifications and for people to come in. That's like the average wait time for the startups on streams. I just don't like doing that because I get impatient just sitting there. But today I just ended up just letting it ride, and I'm like, whatever, man. People will join when they join. The V in your name is for Vin Diesel. Lexx has more than one family. Kind of family. No, the kind of fun the whole family can enjoy. All right, so Lexx, there's nothing like family. 100%, 100%. You know what I mean? Vin Diesel. Do you watch Blue Lock? I don't even know what the hell that is, if I'm honest. All right, so let's go over. Is Raw still going on? No, that's why I put Hangout. I changed the name from Watch Party to Hangout. Jesus. All right, so let's go over some of the draft picks. I'm just gonna talk about some of the changes, and then we're gonna go into the show.
Tuesday Night Raw.
Yeah, we're gonna do a real Raw right here ourselves. This is the wait, what? We're gonna do some Monday Night Raw. We got 30 people in the building though, man, but we're still 10 likes short of matching. So let's talk about some of the draft picks, all right? I'm gonna just mention them and we'll go over them afterwards. So we got Grayson Waller to Friday Night SmackDown. Odyssey Jones to Monday Night Raw. Those are two NXT superstars. This one was a pleasant surprise. Besides the Grayson Waller effect getting moved to SmackDown, this was a big surprise in my opinion. Indus Sheer, which is Jinder Mahal, Veer Mahan, and I don't know the other dude's name, but they're basically a stable and trios. No, it's not Shanky, fool. If it was Shanky, I would have known. But no, it's not Shanky. It's another dude, another big dude like Veer Mahan. And then for free agents, we got Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, Baron Corbin, and Elias, and then Zion Quinn as well. And then drafted to Raw was Angel Garza.
Wait, is Omos not a free agent?
Yeah, he's still a free agent. But I'm talking about from tonight's show. Angel Garza, Humberto Carrillo, Tozawa, Piper Niven, Zia Lee, Tegan Knox, and Madcap Moss plus Emma have all been drafted to Raw. And then we also got Johnny Gargano, Dana Brooke, and Nikki Cross on Monday Night Raw. SmackDown got Tamina Snuka. Theory was another big surprise going to SmackDown. Hold on. Seth Rollins.
You knew he was though because of the Intercontinental Gunther going to Raw.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a surprise. I mean, as soon as I saw that Gunther was going to Raw,
I thought he was gonna lose the title. I thought he was gonna lose the title at the pay-per-view because Bobby's going to SmackDown. He could have just taken the title with him.
Nah, they're gonna. Hopefully, they feud Roman with Bobby again.
So Cameron Grimes, another call-up from NXT. That was a big surprise. Katana Chance, and Caden Carter both got called up to Raw. Sorry. Rick Boogs got moved to SmackDown. That was a surprise considering that Nakamura got moved to Raw. They don't want them together at all. Alpha Academy got drafted to Raw. Let me see what else. Pretty Deadly. That was a good move for SmackDown. They got drafted to SmackDown. That's Elton Prince and Kit Wilson from NXT, the former champs. Let's see here. Bronson Reed got drafted to Raw. Shotzi got drafted to SmackDown. Ricochet and Braun Strowman got drafted to Raw. Let's see. I love that they did a Miz TV with Nakamura on it. That was awesome. LA Knight stayed on SmackDown. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler got drafted to Raw. Karrion Kross got drafted to SmackDown. Trish Stratus got drafted to Raw. The Brawling Brutes got drafted to SmackDown. The New Day got drafted to Raw. Asuka got drafted to SmackDown, which I'm surprised about that one. SmackDown has a stacked women's division now, finally. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez got drafted to Raw. Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar promo feud build-up is awesome. The LWO, which they're taking that pretty serious. You know, Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar, all of them got drafted to SmackDown. Judgment Day got drafted to Raw. The Usos got drafted to SmackDown. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens got drafted to Raw. Charlotte Flair got drafted to SmackDown. Seth Rollins got drafted to Raw. Rhea Ripley to SmackDown. And that's it. So yeah, massive night, massive shuffle, a lot of unexpected stuff. I gotta admit to you guys, I didn't foresee some of these changes. I did a predictions video earlier, and I'm happy to admit that I got a lot of them right. It was kind of like the vibe that I was going. SmackDown set the tone for Monday Night Raw because they made a lot of changes overall. So what up, Marco? So they did some good call-ups, man. I'm really proud of the blending that they did with NXT, mixing it in for Raw and SmackDown. Now there's a few people that I feel are gonna get lost in the shuffle. Apollo Crews got called up to Raw, I believe, on SmackDown's after party show. That was I don't think that was the right choice, man. I think Apollo's gonna get lost in the shuffle once again. Grayson Waller on SmackDown. That's gonna be very interesting to see how that develops. I'm glad that Braun Breaker didn't get caught up because Braun Breaker is a big star in the making. And yeah, JD McDonald's on Raw as well, yeah. Braun Breaker is a big star in the making, and if they would have called him up right now, they literally have nothing for him. Yeah, Odyssey Jones is another one that's going to get lost too. Now, Alexa, draft was trash. Didn't have the big deal feel to it like old drafts. Stop, dude. You're just complaining, being a little whiny sucker because you want to be a little whiny sucker, and that's fine. If you guys didn't like the draft, you don't like the draft. But I thought the draft was good. I saw the clips on Twitter, and I'm going to revisit most of the show right here live while I'm talking to you guys. And from what I saw and the moves they made, I don't think the draft was bad. In my most personal, humble, honest opinion, I think that in previous years, there's been times where the draft felt insignificant. And this year it felt like it made a difference. What? That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Dude, look at the way you replied. No. Hold on. Yo, Cinch, your mic is echoing.
Alright.
Relax, Hulk Hogan. Look at what you wrote. You said, "Nah, Lex, the draft was trash." Like you're denying what I said. Look at what you wrote. It didn't have the big deal feel to it, like the old drafts. So don't get offended. Don't get your panties caught in a bunch just because I'm reacting to your comment. If you reply to me and I reply to you, it's called a conversation. And if you don't share the same opinion as me and I'm saying something that bothers you, just counter. Don't sit here and cry me a river like Justin Timberlake now just because we didn't agree. And you're gonna sit here and tell me, "Oh, that's my opinion." What? I didn't say those facts. I know it's not facts, Jack. It's a conversation. Two people with two different opinions. Von Wagner's a free agent. Lex, so I missed your SmackDown stream, but how do you feel about AJ Styles being drafted to SmackDown and potential feud with the Bloodline? Man, the OC is back, and I think that it was a big deal that AJ Styles made an impact instantly. That shit was awesome. That's why I said my opinion. Dude. You said, what? That's my opinion. Yeah, afterwards, dude. You added it afterwards after I was already going off on you because you literally said, "Nah, Lex, the draft was trash. Didn't have the big deal feel to it like the old drafts." and you got butthurt because of what I replied. Stop trying to act stuff. Relax. Be blessed. You got a conversation with LexxExp.
Come on.
What's up with this dude? Jesus, getting all hurt real quick. Philly won tonight. Let Sins Mike get Phil Collins on. Sins is getting blasted right now. He got the AC blasting in his face. He's taking his first flight to the moon right now. Maybe his second or third, actually. So, when I look at the draft in 2023, I will remember how they brought out legends. They brought out some old timers. They mixed it up. And they actually did trades and did a lot of call-ups. For all the people that were crying that we didn't get enough call-ups from NXT and enough changes and this or the other, they finally made it happen. They saved the big Raw after WrestleMania random call-ups. They made it official and did a draft to make it feel special, make it feel significant. And even then, you know, you're still going to sit here and complain saying that it didn't have the real deal feel. They literally had a live reaction for some of the superstars that weren't even aware they were getting drafted.
I didn't watch it. I was watching Amaranth. Just kidding. Just kidding.
My God.
Dude, you know that...
I think they could have presented it better, though, for real.
I read an article that a lot of superstars weren't even aware that they were getting moved.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like some top stars weren't aware. They were told like last second. So it was like genuine reactions from people. The NXT people gave genuine reactions. You know, they cut some solid promos too. It felt genuine to me. I don't care. It doesn't mean he gets to be disrespectful in any way. Who's being disrespectful, dude? You sound like a freaking 2-year-old little punk. You got your panties in a bunch, bro. Relax. What's wrong with this dude? So uptight, bro. It's 1:30 in the morning, bro. Go hit a little doobie real quick, dog. Shit. Jesus Christ.
Yo, I got you with a little
Yo,
doobie.
Sins, give this dude a little doobie real quick.
I'm about to get him a doobie. Hold up.
Get him a little edible or something. Get him a little cookie.
I got him.
Holy snap. Listen to this guy. Oh my God. Was mad uncalled for. Oh my God, dude. Bro, when this dude comes in here on his mama drama shit, dog. Dude, imagine. He's going at it with Stunner right now. Like, God, dog.
Stunner.
I didn't come on here for this. I came on here to hang out and chill, dog. Hell yeah, take a little melatonin gummy, dog. You want a little sleep aid? Holy snap. This dude is constantly telling me that he wants me to stream throughout his whole shift so he's not bored. And he's here acting like a diva from 2008.
That's way back.
Yeah, he's getting ready to wrestle against Eve Torres. Hell yeah. Holy. Who's up next? Michelle McCool versus Super Saiyan Snack? Damn, Trout not kidding. He was trying to get drafted by Amaranth. Hell yeah. He was trying to get in the hot tub.
Hell yeah.
Look at him. Now he's trying to make himself look like a victim. So I can't have an opinion unless I agree with Lexx. That doesn't make sense. Dude, your reaction. Dude. It's a show. I'm here reacting live. You see my camera. You see my face on my camera. You see my mannerisms, dude. I'm here live, replying to your comments, giving you a show to enjoy. And I'm giving you some passion. And because we don't agree, you all of a sudden want to act emotional. And you want to say, it's just my opinion. I never said facts. I never said you meant it as a fact. I never took it as such. You immediately backfired at me because you didn't agree with me. You want me to reread what you said before you added that it was just your opinion? Let me scroll up. I'm going to read it one more time because I don't know. I was literally stating my opinion. The draft was cool. I didn't make a big deal. I said I liked the draft. Draft was cool. Blah, 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 whatever. And this dude comes out of left field. No, Lex, the draft was trash. Didn't have the big deal feel to it like the old drafts. And then since I went off on him a little bit, he said, what? That's my opinion.
Goldberg will always be Goldberg.
That's why I said it's my opinion. I didn't say it was
I think you had a
facts.
little too much Thousand Island.
I don't know, bro. Maybe you had some nachos on your thumb or something while you were texting, and you took a little delay for the text there. It's how I replied back. So now, because you didn't like how I replied back, it got you upset. Simple. It's simple, dog. If you're bored, enjoy the stream. And if you don't like the way I reply to you, there's plenty of others to watch. What's going on with you? Get over it. All right, I'm done addressing you for right now, bro. You need to relax. Seriously. It's not that serious. My goodness. Hell yeah. Have a nice day. Jesus. My God.
Bang, bang. Got the jack.
Dude, I literally just got a nice little cup here with water. I should have freaking put some alcohol in this shit. I freaking came wrong. I should have.
A little bit of that Jim Beam.
I should have. I know. I should have came loaded.
A little bit of the bubbly.
I should have came loaded to the stream. Brian, you see why we can't stream at night anymore, bro? We can't stream after hours anymore, bro. This is why we can't stream after hours.
Got them demons out.
The freaks come out at night.
Yeah, but look at your chat trying to bully because you're acting like a female right now, fool.
No, I'm acting like a phenom.
And stop saying you don't care when you really do. No one's bullying you. On the internet, you can't have an opinion. Oh my, exactly my point. That's exactly my point because you didn't agree with me. You just lashed out. You didn't like the way I replied to you. Dude, I'm reading your comments in the most boring fashion. I need to add some pizzazz. His name is Super Saint Fool. He don't know what Zen is. I can tell. I should have put freaking alcohol in my drink. I should have spiked my drink. You see, you're saying I'm acting like a female, but you want me to be cool because you are. You had
Umbrella,
plenty,
Ella.
you had plenty of opportunities to recover, and look at how far we've gotten. That we've been talking and addressing you for the last how long? 10, 15 minutes? Just relax, dude. Relax. Disrespect. Talking about disrespect online. Relax, bro. You're at work.
Dude, Dr. Disrespect?
Yeah, relax, dude. What was the first words out of your mouth when I said it was trash? What did you say automatically? Go back and watch. No, you go back and watch, dude. You're watching my show. It's not the other way around. What's wrong with you? All right, guys, let's move on to the next topic before we freaking get our thong caught up in our butt. Jesus. All right, Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar. They're finally facing off this this Saturday. Phenomenal build-up with that match. They had the security guard, the little jobber looking security guards there, while Cody was looking like a true hero. That was awesome. I thought that was a good move. Brock Lesnar coming out with his big ass cape, with the cowboy hat, you know. And like I said, when you involve superstars like Shawn Michaels, you got Triple H coming out. They did Adam Pearce. You know, I think they brought out Road Dogg, Molly Holly. You know, it gives you that special, you know that special feel, like you're calling people up. You got JBL, you got Teddy Long. I mean, bro, beggars can't be choosers. If it was Triple H or Stephanie McMahon reading off of a piece of paper all night, now that shit would have been boring and uncalled for. But you could tell they put in a little effort to make it official. You know, you could tell Triple H's team went out of their way to really sit down and give us a dynamic draft with some good spots in terms of, you know, some solid segments to build up the pay-per-view. And then they were able to still give us the, okay, this is a draft, things are happening, and they're going into effect next week. So, they did, it was a good flow in terms of combining the hype up and excitement for Backlash with the draft that's taking place right after. So that's one thing that I could appreciate about Triple H's booking. He's already hyping up Night of Champions by telling y'all that, or telling us, I'm sorry, as fans, hey guys, no worries. At Night of Champions, we're crowning a new champion for whatever show, Roman Reigns is not on. So now that we know it's Monday Night Raw, they immediately started doing the hype up with the Seth Rollins promo and Paul Heyman and such. So we are already thinking about, oh shit, Night of Champions, new champion. All the titles are going to be on the line. Great job, right? And then we're also thinking about what's happening after Backlash, because the draft literally shook the whole roster. So they do the draft on the go home, like the final part of the draft was on the go home show right before Backlash, and they were able to give us a show that was above average. You know what I'm saying? You're watching Naruto at the moment. Nice, that's what's up. Eric Bischoff was on Raw. Thank you for mentioning that as well, Troyski. I didn't catch that. So they were able to bring, oh, I see VJ said it too. They brought back Eric Bischoff. They involved, familiar faces. Why Brock changed his character from Cowboy to Van Helsing? He does look like Van Helsing with that trench coat. He's trying to be Undertaker, but he's too big. My only question is what happens with the tag titles, because KO and Sammy are on Raw. Yeah, I mean, they need to split those tag titles like ASAP, dog. ASAP.
ASAP Rocky.
Straight up. They need to split it right away. Do I watch anime? Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a kid. And now as an adult, the only thing I've really gone back to watch is Dragon Ball Z. So, I'm not even a casual anime fan. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It ends at Dragon Ball Z. And it started with, Pokemon and stuff. So, no, I'm not really into anime like that.
Pokemon?
Oh, but I see you're mentioning Blue Lock. I know that a lot of people are reading the Magna books now, and the anime shows are back and cool and stuff. But I'm all right. Cool that it takes effect after Backlash. Yeah, so the roster shakeup that we all saw on screen is literally gonna take place right after Backlash. And shortly after Backlash, we're getting, Night of Champions. So it's like with Triple H, it's, connecting stories one after another, remembering these things that interconnect and intertwine. And it's like looking towards the future, not just the present and not just the following week. So I really like that. That's something that has continued. Despite all the people online complaining that Vince is back and Vince is involved, we're still getting that Triple H touch and that feel from the show. So at the end of the day, let's talk about a lot of the superstars that got drafted. Caden Carter got drafted. Yeah, I don't see how her and Katana Chance are going to really do anything. I get it. They need a tag team for the women's division, but they just... There's just so many superstars that are going to get lost in the shuffle. Let's just be real. Lex more into hentai? No comment. Naruto? Nah, no Naruto for me. The draft was a W and a fresh start to the roster they're doing. We're free agents on both shows. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, Sam, that's good just for now. Just to have superstars that are directionless kind of find their footing. That's the way I took it as. I feel like they were able to give them an excuse for not knowing what the hell they want to do with them just yet. So, in terms of Backlash, bro, guys, Backlash is usually a revenge pay-per-view where it doesn't really carry too much meaning. But this year we have Bad Bunny in a street fight with Damian Priest. We have, so many different elements like Brock Lesnar, which is like a pit stop for Cody Rhodes and his journey. It feels like they did try to give us a level of significance which has been missing from some of these smaller pay-per-views. And even just being in Puerto Rico on its own, it's going to be a vibe. It's going to be, with the Puerto Rican swag, and we'll see if they have any other special surprises there. But I got to give them props, got to give credit where credit is due. The draft was a success in my opinion. I had a good time covering it, talking about it, anticipating it, and watching it and keeping up with it. I like the changes. I'm not really bothered by any of the changes. Like, I remember back in the day, some of the drafts, I'd get annoyed if somebody switched brands, but I feel like everyone that switched brands, it's going to be a fresh start and a breath of fresh air, and it's going to give them a chance to ultimately, freshen up the product. Puerto Rican favela bra match. That's what they should have done. Not everyone on the NFL draft gets drafted, but can still get signed later. WWE can do the same with the free agents. I mean, yeah, that's what they're trying to go for, bro. They definitely, clearly got inspired by the NFL draft, and they wanted to do it on the same week. You know what I mean? So, I get the inspiration. But yeah, man, when you look at what they were able to accomplish, I mean, they moved Drew McIntyre to Raw. Awesome. There's no Roman Reigns shadow. There's no, he can't go for the main belt. And, we could still have him and Gunther tear the house down whenever they need to rely on that. So phenomenal that they were able to still carry those guys. And then Imperium getting moved to Raw. Raw's a 3-hour show. Imperium is perfect for Monday Night Raw. They could talk up a storm and build feuds with that stable there. Bobby Lashley on SmackDown. I don't really like it for him because I wanted him to gun for the new title. So it kind of breaks my heart that he's going to be under Roman's thumb and still, messing around with Theory. But, saw AJ sad ass pop. Like, if he hasn't been gone. Yeah, they gave him, I think what happened was that I thought his pop was all right. But yeah, they didn't give him like a hero's welcome like Edge. You're right about that. And I think it's mainly because it kind of leaked out that he was going to be there, I guess. So it wasn't as much as... I got surprised. If you go back and watch the watch party, I forgot that he was going to end up being there. And I thought it was amazing. But I guess the people there were like, whatever. Yeah, they played the OC song. You're right about that. You're right. They did play the OC song. If they undrafted, they're going to the Miami Heat. Shinsuke was on SmackDown since 2017. Happy to see him move to Raw. Shinsuke moving to SmackDown was awesome. Yep. Brock gives me Jeepers Creepers vibes more than Undertaker, to be honest, Lex. I think he's trying to be a little bit of everything. A bit sad Shaq Cable and Otis didn't split up yet. I wanted them to split up. Yep. If it was unexpected and his music came in, it would have been better. I agree. Yeah, the crowd reaction for Dominic Mysterio tonight was like, that shit brought the house down. They did not let him talk. Every time he was opening his mouth, it was like a roar of boos out the building. Outstanding. Outstanding. Dom needs to win a belt ASAP. I don't think he needs to win a belt ASAP. They need to make sure that they protect his character and have him involved in meaningful stories so he doesn't become just another Miz or, another Rudy Poo. We need an IC title for the women. Wrong. No, we don't. No, we don't. We need significant feuds for the tag team women's division, and that's about it for titles, along with the main belt that they already have. Adding another title for the women's division is another problem to deal with, and another title for people to cry about that they're not utilizing, and for another person to do what Sasha Banks did, which was walk out and have Naomi end up on Impact. Yeah, Waller definitely earned it.
Fucking Trout.
And that made Trout laugh. He couldn't hold that one in. And doing the tag titles is pushing it. They need one women's title where they jump from show to show, and they need one tag title. That's it. Ain't no women IC title. Get out of town. Naomi is all Impact, bro. Sasha Banks left her ass in the dust. Why not? WWE has 42 women on the main roster. You want me to tell you why not? You want me to tell you why not? Byron, I could tell you've never been to a show. When the women wrestle, half of the arena goes to take a piss. Where do you think piss break came from? I didn't make that up. Whoever else you see on YouTube didn't make that up. That's a real thing. Look, I enjoy them having women involved in the mix to an extent. Keyword, to an extent. But if I'm honest, at the end of the day, they are a featured product to what is the selling point, which is the top superstars that are there. There's very few that are top tier. All right, what are you laughing about? Bro,
what you're saying right now, you're shitting on them so bad.
Well, because I don't want to be offensive. Because let's be honest, how many of them are actually top tier? Charlotte Flair.
Nah, it's gotten a lot better in the last decade. It's gotten a lot better in the last decade.
All right, in the last decade.
Morgan.
On the last,
Morgan,
even
exactly.
if you add Liv Morgan to the mix, even if you do Liv Morgan,
demon.
so Trish Stratus. I mean, yeah, Trish is there. So Trish Stratus, Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch, Bayley, Ronda Rousey. Throw her in. Might as well. Who else?
Nikita Lyons.
Liv Morgan.
Oh my god.
All right, dude.
You missed Rhea Ripley, though.
All right, Rhea Ripley. I love Rhea Ripley. She's awesome. Yeah, come on. I'm having a brain fart, bro. There's at least what?
Bianca Belair. You missed Bianca Belair.
All right, Bianca's solid. All right, so what? Like Asuka. All right, there's less than 10 women, bro. Come on.
Come on.
All right, so give or take, there's at least 10
Raquel
women.
Rodriguez.
All right, but that's just stretching it out thin at that point. Look,
Bayley.
bro. Yeah, I said Bayley. I already mentioned Bayley.
Oh, okay.
I wish they gave women their own show. Is that, bro, the arena would look like the AEW
No.
shows.
They shouldn't have their own show.
No, I didn't say that. I was reading Brian's comment. I think he was trolling.
Yeah.
Io Sky is good. Dude, yes, we could mention a bunch of women that are solid. There's a difference between women that are solid and women that are going to put butts in seats. There's at least 6, 8 max. Shit would end up on Peacock so fast? For sure. Dude, I don't have anything against the women's division. The women's division, if it was filled up with women like Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Becky, I would understand it. But there's literally only like a handful of them. Exactly, only 10 would. So about 10 top tier women out of 42, that's kind of rough to build a whole show or a whole nother title for them when they already have 2 main titles along with the tag titles. They don't even have a tag division to properly defend those belts or to give those belts any meaning. You know, so at the end of the day, I'm not trying to shit on the women per se. Just speaking logic, people that go to the shows, yes, there is the open-minded or even just a fan that's there just for the women or mainly for the women, but we gotta talk about the masses. 90% of, like, you're in the minority if you're there to go see the women's wrestling. I'm sorry. It's actually, no, I'm not sorry because I'm not saying anything offensive. So that's the problem. Because the moment you give the women another title, guess what's going to happen? Oh, but why don't they have the U.S. title on this? Why don't they have the Intercontinental title on this? Oh, why don't they, you know? So it creates a problem. I'm not against women's wrestling, bro. Let that be loud and clear. I do have my fave 5. All right? And it's not just based on looks or sex appeal or any of that. Like, I look and judge based on how hard they go in the ring and how good they are on the mic and all that. So let's just put that out there. Yo, Sins,
Year.
Yeah.
You said the women's division has gotten better, so I'm eager to know who you like that you would really consider an arena filler character or persona.
Arena filler, man. Just Flair, man.
Doink.
Pretty
Flair,
much. Flair, Becky.
Not even Becky, man. She's falling off, but yeah, at one point she did.
Falling off.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Falling. I think he's.
I don't know,
what
man. She's still coming back from her little hiatus from having a family.
Right. I asked him. I already mentioned Rhea earlier. Jalen brought her up, and I agreed. Yes, Rhea. There's like 5 of them, dude. I agree. Charlotte, Rhea.
I'm not too big into Bianca either. For real.
Nah, Bianca on the mic is. I'm sorry.
She's strong. She's just really strong.
She's strong as shit, and she's good in the ring. But on the mic, she is as good as. I don't know. Becky, Bailey, etc. No, don't say etc. Like if there's so many others, dude. There's not many more after etc. That's the thing. There's like, bro, it's that you're acting like what I'm saying is super wrong. Add more than 5 or 6 women and stop tossing in names just to name me the whole women's division. I know the women that are in WWE. Name me women that actually sell
3 or
merch.
4, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
3 or 4.
Legit, there's about 4. If you want to stretch it, there's about 6
5.
or maybe
Let's
7.
Say top 5. Let's say top 5.
Top 5, realistically. Top 5.
Yeah, you got
top
Rhea,
5. Charlotte Flair is
Bayley,
at the tippity top.
Becky and
Yes.
Asuka maybe because of the international flavor.
And that's like 4, and that's it.
That's 5 right there.
Yeah, and then yes, you could add Bianca. Did you mention Bailey?
Oh no, Bianca, that's 6 actually. Bianca.
And
yeah,
did
Bailey was in there.
Exactly. So, bro, there's under 10, dude. I'm not gonna
6
sit here
with
and argue
Bianca.
all night. There's under 10. And how many guys, how many men are there that are not The Rock, Roman, or whatever, but like top, acts on the card. Top guys. I can't mention future stars, Roxanne, Hartwell, Nikita. I can't mention those because I'm talking about.
Yeah, they ain't even on the main roster
Talking
yet.
about the real deal, dude.
Like, yeah, like
y'all
on the path to Hall of Fame.
Y'all are making me feel like Super Saiyan right now.
Super Saiyan.
And we didn't even add Ronda. We didn't
Like
even
the
add Ronda.
Guardians, Trout.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I
Tough
still have a
out
lot of
tonight for you,
questions,
Trout.
What's up? What's up?
So, which belt does Bianca Belair have? The red one?
Nah,
Yeah,
she's going to
Yeah, but she's switching next
blue
week.
one now.
Yeah,
She's
she's
switching?
switching. Yeah.
So her and Rhea are gonna switch, right?
That's,
Yeah.
I mean, in
That's what
theory.
they did last time.
And then with Roman's belt, is he gonna have 1 or 2?
They haven't really made that clear, but yeah, he's the
Triple
undisputed
H said
champ.
he's
That's
gonna
all we know.
have the Universal, didn't he?
Real deal. Do you think Nikita Lyons' ass is fake? Man, it really does look fake.
I think he's keeping that blue belt, boys. That blue one.
You think he's keeping the blue belt?
Yeah,
That
he
wouldn't
said
make it. That
Triple
wouldn't
H.
make any sense. That wouldn't make any
Triple
sense.
What do you
Triple
mean?
H said he's keeping the Universal Championship.
What do you mean,
That's the blue one.
Jalen? It does make sense. That's the title that he has the 1,000 days with.
I know,
that's
but
the
why would
blue
you
one.
even get rid of? Why would you even get rid of a belt?
Don't listen to sense. He doesn't even watch the product, bro. They're calling him the undisputed champion. That's it. That's the #1 title right now. The
Now,
undisputed
did they say
champion.
Universal?
No,
Or
yeah,
no?
bro. Yeah, it's undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
Universal, yeah, exactly.
Dude,
That's the blue belt.
No. It's undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
So it's a new belt.
It's its own thing. It's Roman's belt.
Mhm.
It's the undisputed title. Just
They
simplify it.
would have unveiled it by now if it was gonna be different.
Well, he hasn't been
No.
out yet, though.
He hasn't been out.
It's
Oh
gonna be the
my
blue one,
God!
watch.
Who am I talking to tonight?
It's gonna
Where's
be the blue
everybody?
one.
Yo, Sins, what are you smoking?
I mean, they may unveil it, yeah, and it'd be a new, entirely different championship.
Yeah, unless they're gonna keep that rock belt, that black one.
She claims her ass isn't fake. Man, I don't know. Look, guys. Y'all just gonna get me in trouble. Alright? Nikita Lyons is off limits. We're not talking about that woman on here. Let's just establish that. We could talk about anyone else.
First and foremost.
We won't sexify them. But Nikita Lyons is off limits. We could talk about Liv Morgan. She looks like a little kid. But we'll be alright. We'll be alright.
Shroud.
Freaking Liv Morgan fits in Nikita's left butt cheek. And let's just be honest.
Don't talk about trans girl like that.
Let's not objectify these women that are super talented in the freaking ring. I was gonna say in this business, but people don't give Ronda Rousey enough credit. Nikita Lyons gonna be double cheeked up on Friday night. Liv Morgan is hotter and is more talented. I mean, bro, if you want to objectify and go based on heat, that's on you. Lex, why you gotta say that Liv is like a little kid? I see it now. I mean, just look even how she carries herself off of wrestling. She wears the little fake glasses, the little chokers. She looks like she's in middle school. Nikita is actually good in the ring. The purse probably would feel up on the... Actually out here dressed like superhero dominatrix. So you mean don't objectify? Well, they are. You're right. I can objectify though, because I'm in a position where I'm here to review and have. Let me see here. I'm not here to objectify them. I'm here to enjoy wrestling. But you're right. They do dress like some dominatrix. Especially Rhea Ripley. She wears like belts on each sides of her thigh, so her ass freaking like hangs out harder.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, like that shit is ridiculous. It's like, respect me, but I'm a badass bitch. I do know that, but if you watch Liv in 2020, 2021, you know she is talented. So what do you mean she lost her talent between now and then? Sky Blue does that in AEW. Lex, I can see WWE giving Roman a new belt to represent the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship after he reaches 1,000 days. Yeah, I could see that too.
Oh.
Yeah, they could give him an undisputed title. Why not? Let me lower the music. I feel like the music... Oh no, the music is good actually. I thought I had it at 2. Yeah, no, I think Roman should get a new belt eventually. Just call it the undisputed belt and call it a day. Let's talk about that kind of stuff. Let's just talk about wrestling. I mean, we are talking about wrestling. Rhea got them Australian imported shrimps on the Barbie, if you know what I mean. Brian getting crafty with it. Oh, shit. Yo, I got some fire ass. I've had them sitting here the whole time. I brought some little cookies. I have a little icing. And it's supposed to be like a little cinnamon, I think.
Love those like cinnamon icing cookies, like those plain joints.
Son, was that Night Owl? No, no Night Owl. What is that brand called? Keebler?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be the Keebler fudge. That cookie looks so good. It is. And it's funny because we got them. They were on sale, and I didn't want to get them because I don't typically like cinnamon cookies or whatever. And I ended up trying them, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Best merch sellers beside Roman Reigns and John Cena's Rey Mysterio. Well, he's one of the top ones, yeah, but I don't think he's the top one right now, but he's definitely an easy sell because of the mask.
Well, I was gonna say more so because the LWO stuff.
Oh yeah, right now, yeah, you're right. Right now, yeah, the LWO shit is selling off of Eddie Guerrero's back.
I mean, that stuff would sell within people that don't even watch wrestling. That's just
that's
dope.
all a Cali on lock, pretty much.
Yeah,
It's in a world order.
You want to
People like
laugh?
that
All
shit just outside
Cali
of wrestling.
demographic over there.
Hulk Hogan did an interview X amount of time, and he's mentioned it several times since he opened his beach shop in Florida. He says that the hottest selling merch till this day is still the NWO merchandise.
Yeah.
He sells NWO merch in his store, and it continues to be his one of his number one selling items. The new title, they'll treat it like the NWA World Title, where you can defend it in other promotions. They're not gonna do that. You said that the other day, bro. It's debatable if you want to talk about Liv versus Nikita Lyons. Does MMA and kickboxing. That's in her moveset. Plus, she can act. There's a lot she can do. Well, I don't like to look at wrestling like real life because it's a show. And remember, let's be honest, we all thought CM Punk did MMA until he actually did MMA, and then he got destroyed for trying to do MMA. That's cheating. Little kids love mask. Hell yeah, exactly. Been snacking out with Jat's cracked pepper and corn relish dip. Holy snap. I wish Rollins was on SmackDown because he needed to go for the titles. Well, he's gonna go for the new title, bro. Certified. Sell those Al Snow mannequin heads then. Come talk to me.
You know,
What
they're
does
doing,
everybody want?
What does everybody want? What?
they're doing this whole little brand split thing, but I don't like you said, the whole tag team title ordeal, where it's on both brands.
Yeah.
And I also don't like the women's title thing either, where it's on both brands. You know, I mean, they have no choice for the women's title, you know, but I wish.
I mean, it's two shows though. You gotta have it, I guess, in a sense. If they're separating them like that.
You couldn't have two different titles, could you? Like one woman's title for Raw, one for SmackDown. I don't know.
Nah, true. My point is that she's more
tag
talented
title.
than some women on the roster. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. But Super Saiyan. Sorry to cut it to you, bro, but that point is so invalid. Ronda Rousey is more talented than like 90% of the women's roster, and you know, wrestling fans online don't give her credit. But she's more talented than 90% of the women's roster. She's an actual Olympian and an actual UFC world champion, a pioneer for the women's division, a real fighter, and it doesn't matter. Imagine Seth wins a new title, goes to Mexico to defend it against someone like Rey Fenix. Oh my. Bro, where have you been watching? Have you been watching too much Marvel with the crossovers and the 2 fights in a row? CM Punk lost badly. Seth can make a new title look legit. He's the only one Prime Roman couldn't beat. You need a main event star to hold the new world championship first. That's why it was Jericho and AEW. Well, could have been Kenny Omega, but they gave it to Jericho just for recognition and because it was part of his contract, I bet. Ronda isn't more talented than Shayna. That's cap. Oh my. Bro, Shayna is great, and in WWE terms, she is better than Ronda. We're talking strictly what she is capable of doing outside. I like Nikita's match more than Ronda. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that. Ronda would destroy 95% of the women's roster in a real fight. Yeah, I mean, dude, you can't defend Nikita for being a true MMA sportswoman and then say that you can't rep that vibe and then not back it up with Ronda. Super Saiyan, you have a girl. All right, bro. I'm married, and even I could admit that Nikita Lyons is just Nikita Lyons. She's a lion.
Rawr.
Is wrestling at UFC? Holy snap, dude. Are you wearing a football helmet, Ace? Look at the conversation that Super Saiyan Snack brought up. I literally brought up Ronda Rousey and her talent and skill set because my dog was talking about Nikita Lyons being more skilled in real life than a lot of the women in WWE, including Liv Morgan. So I brought up Ronda Rousey because if he thought that Nikita Lyons had any kind of talent besides wrestling, Ronda Rousey is on another level. So if you're giving credit to someone like Nikita Lyons, who hasn't done jack shit in MMA, but you don't have that same energy for Ronda Rousey, then not only are you a hypocrite, my friend, but you are a liar. So, back to what we were talking about. In an interview, Rollins says he wants Roman Reigns. He says Cody Rhodes could have never faced Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Rollins wants that match. Rollins could want that match all he wants, but it's going to be Cody versus Reigns at next year's WrestleMania. Too much money in that match. Seth Rollins, as great as he is, and as hot as he's been, and as amazing as that match would be, it would be settling for that option over doing Cody versus Roman again. Cody versus Roman needs to be the inevitable. And if they somehow make it a triple threat, that would be amazing. When was the last time we had a massive triple threat match like that? And Ace, you don't have to remind me that this is wrestling, not UFC. This is not even wrestling, my dude. This is WWE. This is sports entertainment. This is a blend of theatrics with athletics. I understand the concept. I will never dare to compare the two. But when you're talking about someone like Ronda Rousey and the fans that got affected by what she said online will ultimately be the ones that never go to the show in real life. If you're there at a wrestling event and Ronda Rousey comes out, you are witnessing greatness. Ronda's a great wrestler, but Shayna is better in every way. Go back to what she did in NXT, in my opinion. If they would have called up Braun Breaker to SmackDown, it would have been a waste. He would have gotten lost in the shuffle. They need to call him up when they really need that push from a young up-and-coming superstar. Are you spitting facts? What facts are you spitting? Dude, you're having another conversation
Be
with
rapping out
yourself.
here.
You're talking to yourself. Not once did I say anything about comparing. I talked about the credentials. I talked about the skill set that Ronda has in real life outside of the theatrics. Shayna is better because she has the theatrics down pat. And she does have a certified background too. But her background pales in comparison to Ronda. Now you could tell me that you like Shayna better because you enjoy her work in WWE better. That's totally understandable, and I'd agree with you. Shayna is a better superstar in WWE than Ronda has been because Ronda's living off of her name that she created outside of WWE rather than create her own persona, which she's starting to do right now. Lex, Batman a better fighter than Spider-Man because Batman trained as an assassin. That's basically what's going on. Oh my God, what's going on? Ah, man, I tell you, dog. I tell you. I mean, like I said, I came with the wrong drink to the stream today. Yo, Sins, you got any of that good stuff?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What a great stream we've had so far. I love it. You guys are energized to be behaving like buffoons out here. And I feel like we got freaking Brian, Stunna, Straight Edge, and a few others trying to be the gatekeepers, but it's kind of hard.
You said the gatekeepers?
The gatekeepers. Since smoking that clover leaf pack tonight, he sure is. What's the crap LA Knight says? LA Knight, yeah. Right now, Braun Breaker's needed on NXT. He's still a major story with Carmelo Hayes. And he exactly, VJ. Calling up Braun Breaker right now would be a travesty. Heel Lex tonight? How am I a heel? When are you going to be a heel? How am I the heel here? How am I a heel? Please explain. Elaborate. I want to know. Since about to snore and blame the dog again? Dude. Sins is already snoring. He just put his mic on mute. You don't think he'll get lost? You don't think Braun Breaker will get lost on the main roster with all the people they already called up and with all the superstars they already shifted around? Who would he feud with that would be worthy? Bro, look at Karrion Kross. We haven't even... Why would you call up Braun Breaker when you haven't even established Karrion Kross? Why would you call up Braun Breaker when you haven't even established Bronson Reed? You want me to keep going? You haven't even established Johnny Gargano. Braun versus Gunther? Why? Why? Braun versus Bobby? Why? We're still doing the Bronson Reed story. There's other Braun versus Seth. Dude, and just like you keep adding Braun to all these other talents, you could switch it out for the guys they already have on the main roster that haven't even been used. That's just how I feel. I understand, bro, and I'm challenging what you're saying. Holy snap. What kind of debate are we having tonight, bro? The panties up in a bunch? Or the Thongarooskis? Lex, they could always bring Braun after SummerSlam or WrestleMania. 100%, bro. Yeah, Braun just started his new character run in NXT. Calling him up would be a travesty. Guys, and it's not like what I'm saying is too hard to believe. It's not like it's like this is just wrestling in terms of like, look at the roster, look at the landscape. Braun was the last guy Gunther lost to, Lex. You really think he'll get lost in the shuffle? He has made stories on the main. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. That does not make sense at all, bro. Lex is saying there's plenty of talent right now. There's no rush for Breaker to get called up. Holy snap. Someone is awake. Why you over here with the Stephen A. Smith? Because, I mean, dude, it's like everyone wants a shiny new toy and they want, just another name to toss into the bin. Like, dude, they just called up a good amount of NXT superstars. And on top of that, there's plenty more that have been re-signed and that have been traded around that still haven't even been used. Do you guys even know what they're going to do with Karrion Kross, Shinsuke Nakamura, Rick Boogs, Baron Corbin, Bronson Reed, Johnny Gargano, Dexter Loomis, the OC? The list goes on and on and on. And it's not about Grayson Waller deserved to get called up sooner than Braun. It's just that Grayson Waller's character right now could be of service to feud with just about anyone. Whereas in Braun Breaker is going to be the guy that's supposedly the next man up, so to speak. So why call up the next man up when there is no slot for the next man up? Show me the 2K GMO trophy on hardest difficulty, then maybe we'll listen to your book. Dude, it's like, come on, bro. Do you not remember when Karrion Kross got fired, or when he was called up to Raw and he was wearing the freaking dominatrix like Italian like gladiator rip-off Dollar Tree mask? Everyone hated it. He gets fired from WWE. Everyone was livid. Everyone was pissed off. Karrion Kross gets brought back. Everyone is hyped. A week passes by. 2 weeks passes by. 3 weeks passes by. 4, 5. And still, Karrion Kross has still yet to establish himself, despite feuding with Rey Mysterio, despite semi-feuding with, not semi because he did feud well with Drew McIntyre. He's had 2 main feuds. Karrion coming out looking like Claudio Stromboli. Exactly. So why call someone else, right, when we already have a main dude like Karrion trying to find his footing? A guy like Shinsuke trying to find his footing. Rick Boogs. Have you guys seen the 24 documentary series of last year's WrestleMania when Rick Boogs got hurt? If you don't care about Rick Boogs, go watch that documentary and literally watch the piece that they're talking about Rick Boogs. You will instantly become a fan of Rick Boogs, and you will instantly love Rick Boogs and what he stands for. You would cheer for him, and you would hope that they use him right. The guy is full of energy, full of talent, full of charisma. And his biggest inspiration is, guess who? He's not hiding it. The Ultimate Warrior. The guy is a super fan. and he is well worth giving a shot. And not even he has found his footing since returning from injury. The documentary is called it's 24, the 24 series on WWE, Peacock, or Network, and it's last year's WrestleMania in Dallas. It's not on Netflix, it's on Peacock. Braun Breaker turning heel adds more to his character, feuding with Carmelo, taking out fan fave, Chase U. Yeah. He has plenty to do in NXT. And plus, why remove a major superstar who's carrying NXT in the peak of his moment when there's nothing for him to do on the main roster right now? Yeah, for sure, VJ. I agree with you. You can't just call up Braun Breaker, bro, and ruin NXT's programming with all the other people that are already still in the shuffle. Yeah, I thought Karrion Kross was going to get drafted to Raw. He sure needs it. Change of scenery. Why Cody was drafted to Raw? Because, come on, Raw already lost Roman the chance at getting Roman Reigns. But Lex, you telling me there's not booking Karrion like Bray with these promos that go nowhere and barely have him in matches? Well, because they don't have nothing for him right now. He hasn't been established. His character hasn't been established. People haven't cared. And Bray, I don't know. Bray right now is like injured or something, working his way back. Breaker getting called up now will kill any kind of payoff. The feud with Carmelo Hayes, of course. I'm not even thinking about the feud with Carmelo Hayes, but that's definitely an add-on to the argument. If you look at the roster, dude, look at the roster, man. Look at the roster. Look at the roster. WWE, if they're signing someone like Kenny Omega or some like a massive superstar, that's a different story, right? You bring in a guy like Cody Rhodes, you bring in a big timer. Okay, fine, that's great, but that's not the case. We're talking about an up and coming superstar, another person to get lost in the shuffle. And I get what you were saying about Gunther and all that, and I reacted like I got a headache and shit from your comment. But Gunther just beat two former champions at WrestleMania in a freaking Iron Man type triple threat. Iron Man. In an Iron Man match type. Like that match that he had with Sheamus and Drew. You know, why would you have him feud with Braun Breaker? To stop whose momentum? You want to know what's the perfect way to call up a talent like a Braun Breaker? Do what they did to Kevin Owens. He went up with the NXT title and he feuded against John Cena when John Cena had the United States Championship. That's the perfect way to bring up a big main event talent. The roster used to be a fresh start for superstars, but Lex, I feel the older drafts would focus on not just the main event and new generation wrestlers. They drafted jobbers too. Well, they drafted a mix here, bro. I mean, Apollo Crews got drafted back to Raw. What do you think he's gonna do? There's nothing for Apollo Crews on Raw. Come on. Yeah, what is he gonna do?
Him and Omos, the Nigerian Nightmares.
I love how you just added the S to Nightmares to like make it sound plural. They could use the Royal Rumble to bring up Braun. Exactly. They needed to release Dolph, Corbin, LA Knight to make room. Oh no, don't even talk about LA Knight, Brian, because these people will throw a fit. If LA Knight was in AEW, bro, he'd be wrestling at Ring of Honor like 2 hours before the real AEW show started. I still think Braun Breaker is pretty green also. Yeah, for sure. Hell no, LA Knight, good. Yeah. Nah, LA Knight is good, but the internet loves him. And he's been getting some good pop in the shows. You said LA Knight should have been released? I didn't say that, bro. Oh my. Lex, look Look at it. We can have matching like AG versus Cross, AG versus Theory, US title. Exactly. I think that actually has a lot of potential. They need to give him a good storyline, not a title. LA Knight should win Money in the Bank. That would be cool. So he could cash it in on Roman and get squashed like a buck. LA Knight would do what Theory did, cash in on the US title and fail. Feel like wrestling needs more good storylines like the Bloodline storyline. How many more storylines do you want, Super Saiyan? You still got the Brock Lesnar and Cody story that spinned off of the Roman and Cody story. You have Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens getting cheered like euphorically in every arena they enter, tearing the house down with the Usos. You got the Solo Sikoa storyline with the Usos. You got Roman Reigns returning for Night of Champions at Saudi Arabia. You got... Hold on, before you get your panties up in a bunch. You got Austin Theory, you know, main eventing Raw after Raw after Raw with Bobby and stuff. Now in a feud with Bobby again and Bronson Reed to cap off at Backlash. You have Gunther, who's not involved in any major real story right now, but as soon as he gets his story going on Raw, that's gonna take off with the IC title, especially the way they've been booking it. They're gonna establish that on Raw now. Seth Rollins is getting cheered just like Sami Zayn is in every arena he goes to. No, I'm mentioning a bunch of stories that are going on that are giving people something to go crazy for in WWE. Send Shane McMahon's quads to NXT. I'm naming a bunch of dudes that are involved in nice stories that are selling out arena after arena, show after show. Yeah, but look at the feud that Seth Rollins has with Omos right now. That came out of nowhere. And all it took was like one promo to set it up. Do you think Ziggler could get a run? Nah, he had the NXT run last year. Every time I share an issue... Alright, dude, I'm not even going to address your comments because if this is how you're going to react every time and it's going to become this oh my god thing, I mean, I'm just replying to you. You said that you wanted more stories like the Bloodline when the Bloodline has like 3 stories happening all at once. Roman Reigns with Cody, the Solo Sikoa and the Usos with Sami Zayn and KO. It's just... And you're saying people are jumping. No one has even replied to you right now, bro. Just relax. And all KQ said was calm down. I'm done. I'm done replying to you for tonight. I mean, have a good stream. Enjoy it. I'm not, you know, that's not just a blood. Bro, the bloodline has like 3 storylines right now.
Yeah, they have a lot.
They have 3 storylines within the same story. I think Ziggler needs to have a World Heavyweight Championship run before he retires. I like Ziggler, but what he did in NXT last year was amazing. If you really want to see Dolph Ziggler, go check it out. Actually, hit me with the other one. With the Paul Heyman and Cody. Exactly, more wrestlers need storylines. Dude, I mentioned a bunch and you said that I'm just naming a bunch of... Dude, WWE right now has the perfect balance. Oh, and dude, I didn't even mention LWO versus Judgment Day. AKA Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. AKA Damian Priest versus Bad Bunny. AKA Rhea Ripley versus Zelina Vega. Like, there's a lot of great storylines going on right now. And we just finally got back AJ Styles with the OC. What are we talking about? Great storylines. We have some good stories. And we're not even talking about the ones in the women division. Well, I did mention Rhea Ripley. Never mind. We are getting some solid stories, bro. WWE right now is the wrong time to complain about stories. And I get it. You feel that way, then I don't know, man. Are you comparing WWE right now to like the Attitude Era where they had a story with like Steve Blackman and Al Snow and shit? Is that what you're comparing? I don't get it. Like, what are you referring to? AKA Adam Pearce and his security team trying to get respect from the locker room. That's another story. Up and coming stars? Bronson Reed is an up and coming star. Austin Theory is an up and coming star. Gunther's an up and coming star. Omos is a up and coming star. Dude, I'm telling you, right now is the wrong time to complain about this. And this is not even like my opinion. This is just a fact of what it is. Yeah, more like Attitude Era or Ruthless Aggression. No, Ruthless Aggression was literally a year or two of Brock Lesnar and Triple H like shoving his way down everyone's throat. And then it was like John Cena, Batista, and Randy Orton. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, VJ. I'm like super shocked because I think that right now is just the wrong time to complain about storylines within WWE when the only person that's having issues with storylines in WWE is literally Karrion Kross and Bray Wyatt. Bro, LA Knight even had a feud with Xavier Woods. What, that story sucked because it wasn't good enough for you? You said you wanted lesser stars that are up and coming. Bro, they even had a story where Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods went to NXT and won the tag titles. You know, dude just mentioned he wanted Ruthless Aggression custody match storyline. Like, dude, like, I get where you're coming from. You just worded it super poorly. What up, Jake? You want the smaller superstars to get the spotlight like the Bloodline and be featured more. But the thing is that those storylines that you're talking about, look at this. The storyline with LA Knight and Xavier is trash because he beats Xavier. It don't do anything for him. Holy snap. Beckers can't be choosers. Dude, alright, man. I could tell that you haven't thought it through. You haven't thought it through. Xavier and LA Knight haven't had random matches. They literally had a targeted storyline since before WrestleMania. They were even involved in the Intercontinental #1 contender match. They were involved in various stipulations to try to make it to WrestleMania. They've been entangled for a while. That's not just a random match. The problem is that you want, you know, the little guys to have big significant stories, but if you look at the formula that WWE is utilizing right now, it's actually kind of comparable to the Attitude Era. They have top tier stories going on at the top of the mountain, and then they have other storylines happening with, like I said, LA Knight and Xavier Woods. Not the biggest story ever, but it's still a stipulation and a story that's going on. Brock going to Raw / SmackDown because Brock does what Brock wants. Yeah, and how about Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes? It's not even Cody Rhodes and Roman right now. They're just so... There's a good variety to it. There's a good variety to it. Khalid, man, I mentioned last week that I wanted to do the watch party for tonight. Obviously, I didn't get to do it. That's why I'm making up for it right now. We're talking Raw. We're talking wrestling. We're talking the draft. We're talking the future of WWE. We talked about Backlash. But no, I will not be doing SmackDown or Backlash, unfortunately. My power is going to be out, so I'm not going to be able to do the live watch party for the shows. But I will have my reaction. I will be talking about it, and I'll stream when I get a chance to. I get that, but I don't think it helps LA Knight. It helps Xavier, who has more of a resume. No, it does help LA Knight because right now everyone's fighting for screen time and relevancy, bro. How do you say that it doesn't help LA Knight? People are happy to just see him in action. Lex, do you think WWE should break up Ford and the yeah? I mean Angelo Dawkins. If they break them up, Angelo Dawkins is left without a job. LA Knight should be drafted to Raw. Would have been cool because Raw's a 3-hour show. They sure could have used him on there.
They said they got a problem.
Let's kind of experience the real Backlash Puerto Rican experience. Yeah, bro. They hit me with the freaking power maintenance bullshit. Yeah, but he's losing. Xavier beat him twice already. All right, so that story is going to end. But I'm saying is that, like, bro, I'm just answering your concern for smaller characters not having storylines. And you're saying that everyone's just having random matches. What up, Jared?
Well, I just thought about this just now, actually, and Selena Vega fighting for the Raw Championship at Backlash.
Yeah, she is.
That doesn't make any sense to have a fight for Rhea's championship.
Yeah, but nothing.
I get it. They're
nothing
feuding,
goes
though.
into
They're feuding with.
And nothing goes into place till after Backlash, anyways. After Backlash is the reset. So this is like the last chance.
I'm just thinking to myself, like, a lot of this stuff makes no sense. These matches that are going to happen don't make any sense.
Yeah, no, for sure.
They should have done the draft. I think they should have done the draft after Backlash, in my opinion.
Yeah, me too. With WWE, I think it's great, especially storytelling. Yeah, I agree, VJ. I agree with you.
Because there's a lot of foreshadowing being done within Backlash in itself.
Uh-huh.
Like, you can already tell who's going to win and who's going to lose based off of the draft in itself.
Yeah, yeah. Now, for the most part, I think Backlash will get like maybe one surprise. But yeah, Backlash is going to be pretty stiff in terms of like a lot of changes happening because the changes already started happening.
Well, because this dude, what's his name? I mean,
Wow.
I could
Look
see,
at what Brian
I
said.
could see Bobby winning the U.S. title.
Yeah, I could see Bobby winning it too. Brian says,
They're
tell
both gonna be on
Jalen that's
SmackDown.
racist. Saying Puerto Rican don't make any sense.
What did I say about Puerto Rican?
Now, I know about the Brock story and the other storylines, the LWO good storyline, but there's a lot more that can happen. Sometimes I feel tied to each other, but don't finish, like Judgment Day and LWO. What happened to that? That's still going. They literally had a promo tonight. Dude, and they literally made LWO with Santos Escobar. A smaller star getting put together with a bigger star to put him over. With Joaquin Phoenix.
They haven't won a single match.
Yeah, not really, yeah. Drew going to AEW. Brian wants Drew McIntyre to go to AEW. So Drew could fight in front of 20 people in the Ring of Honor. Telling you, man. When you go to those live events, it's a different story.
Didn't you go?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everybody was happy for Claudio Castagnoli, aka Cesaro. His last feud in WWE was against Roman Reigns, and he got the Ring of Honor Championship. And yeah, he's in the Blackpool Combat Club right now, and he's doing a little story, but he's also wrestling in the pre-show in Ring of Honor, defending the title that nobody knows. I felt bad.
That should be Drew McIntyre.
Pretty much. And the LWO just loses. Same damage control.
Coming out to his old theme.
He has a cool theme song in AEW. Claudio does.
I don't remember his WWE theme. It was like a police siren.
Yeah. Yeah, and he had like the little James Bond outfit coming out sometimes.
Yeah, when he was the gimmick with him and Sheamus.
That sound engineer hated loud noises. I like the last one that he had before he left. I forgot how that goes right now, but go to AEW where it's more about random matches than storytelling. Basically, VJ. Drew McIntyre needs a heel turn. Who would you have him face?
I think he's turning heel on Raw.
Well, first he needs to get over this injury he has.
I think he's gonna end up turning heel. Maybe have a feud with Cody Rhodes or something like that. They're gonna feud.
He needs to go for the title.
I think he's gonna go for that title.
I hope so. That shit'll be amazing.
Him and Rhodes. It makes sense. Those two guys both got bounced out of WWE and then came back.
Brian says AEW sound engineer doesn't want to be rude and wanted people to talk over the show. Yeah, because the sound. Oh, he's talking about AEW. Yeah, because Jalen, we're there at the AEW show, and dude, if you've ever been to a WWE show or like a concert or basketball game, like when they do the hype sounds, like that shit's deafening. Like you could hear the sound, like the speaker, rattling your body. Yeah. At the AEW show, they would literally put the sound really loud, like just like for the opening sequence, and literally it's like they put the volume up to 80, and right after like 2 seconds of the song playing, they'll lower it to like 60%, or like 60%. And me and Brian were talking so loud that when they lowered the sound, we had to lower our voices because it almost sounded like we were echoing in the arena.
Damn, now we're at church.
Dude, I almost choked on the water.
The choir was playing.
I almost choked on the water. That's exactly how I felt. I told Brian, damn, I feel like I'm in a library.
Damn, we got to keep it down.
I wonder what's going to happen when Bray Wyatt returns.
I don't know, but I think he'll probably end up facing maybe John Moxley or Chris Jericho.
Brian says we were whispering, the crowd was like, shush. Shush, please. Wyatt 6, hopefully with Eric Young. Y'all still got hope, huh? What about Randy Orton? What brand is he going to be on? All right.
Probably Raw.
So who's going to go for the world title? Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Matt Riddle?
Yeah.
That's 3 right there.
Those are the top 3 guys right there. A sleeper would be Gunther.
Yeah, but he has the IC.
He'll lose it.
Brian says we messed up and got tickets to the New Japan show. He's saying that because everybody in New Japan got to stay quiet. They don't even clap over there. The audience in New Japan is different from over here. Oh yeah, Finn Balor. Nakamura would be cool.
Hell no.
Super Saint says I would have Riddle go after the mod card title. Yeah, Matt Riddle and bro, oh my god, I just thought about it. Matt Riddle versus Gunther, and Gunther wants to beat some sense into him because he feels like he's disrespecting this great sport, because that's his whole gimmick, that he considers the ring to be like a sacred ground. So having Gunther and Matt Riddle feud with that shit could go on for a while too. And he could just tell Riddle, "Oh, you're a big disgrace to this great sport. Get on your knees and forgive the sacred ring for your humiliation." And Matt Riddle's like, "Dude, chill," and go with his little scooter. You know what's? I'm thinking about it already. They're interviewing Gunther backstage.
He's all serious.
And Riddle comes with the scooter and bumps him hard as hell on his way to the ring. I love when they do that shit. And he's like, "Boom, boom, get out the way, dude." And he just goes by really fast. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Brian says he said Matt Riddle's pissing me off with those Michael Phelps trunks. I know, I hate that shit too.
He needs to put some shoes on.
Yeah, he needs to put some shoes or some tape with some nice shorts. He needs to cut that shit out with those little Speedos. Makes it awkward to be a fan of his. He has everything to be a top star. He is. No shoes is one thing. Now he looking like crazy kid in daycare that can never put clothes on.
That's and funny. He has his you see his toenails painted?
Yeah, he does. That is so funny, what Brian said. Oh shit, that's hilarious. Damn, GameSpot gave Redfall a 4 out of 10. Let me see what their little
4 out of 10.
Damn, you scared the shit out of me.
Oh shit, that's gonna be like State of Decay.
Alright, so the good. Fun characters with strong skilled base chemistry. Massachusetts-centric comedy is esoteric. The bad. Bugs hamper virtually every aspect. Lacks the studio's usually keen eye for world design. Loot system seems underdeveloped. Interesting lore is washed away by poorly delivery. Enemy AI is deeply flawed and unbalanced. Oh, so the game is plagued with issues at launch. IGN says review in progress. Polygon says a great setting let down by boring FPS mechanics. Engadget says good enough for Game Pass. GameRant gave it a 7 out of 10. Forbes released an article saying Redfall reviews are here and they are a bloodbath.
Disrespectful.
Well, another good game to try on Game Pass.
I'm surprised you didn't buy.
Hopefully, don't turn out like that. That Rainbow Six. What was it?
Oh, the Extraction.
Extraction. Yeah.
Extraction was really bad. I thought Byron was trolling. Byron came in here saying that it got a 62% Metascore. And no, I didn't get Jedi day one because I'm not gonna play it right away. I'm not gonna beat it right away, so I didn't want to throw away my money.
Yeah, the game's amazing.
No, I'm glad. I was already thinking that whenever I want to play it, I'm just gonna play it on the EA Pro. I could pay the difference and play it on PC for like $10 or $15 instead of buying the whole game. Xbox taking L's left and right. Where if I got destroyed, I immediately stopped downloading on laptop. Shit. Brian says half naked riding on a scooter with a backwards hat. Oh, but a backwards hat. Will never be the face of WWE. Hell yeah. He's having the best time of his life, proving that he'll never be the top star.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
He never will be though.
Not like that, no. Going
He'll always
around.
be the RVD.
I know. Going around like ping ping.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, I'm on my way to the ring. Hey, Randy. Hey, Randy.
Hey, Randy.
I love when he says that shit, though.
What do you want, kid?
Hey, Randy. So, I was thinking, maybe if we go out there tonight, we could kind of be a tag team, you know?
You know what, though? If Randy betrays him when he comes back, maybe he'll get over. Him and Randy have a good feud.
This is hilarious. Hey, Randy.
Honestly, though, I'll put Randy on SmackDown and have him beat Roman Reigns. I think he's the only person in the company that probably deserves to beat him.
You think so? After being undefeated? He's just here to entertain us with his little painted nails, his blonde hair. Go ahead, Seb, bro. Go ahead, say for yeah. He's doing the Triple H promo. Go ahead. Why don't you do one of those little bro for us?
Wait, did you see the video I sent you the other day of Goldust?
Where, on the group chat?
Yeah.
Oh damn, no. Well, I already once you said Goldust, I knew I hadn't seen it because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay, let me show you.
Just beat a showdown.
Ooh,
Taking a break.
Showdowns are pretty rough.
Yeah, it was that Mexico City or whatever it is. Program.
Hey, Randy. Holy snap, dog. Have you seen videos of Post Malone?
Yeah, he looks horrible.
It's all that tweaking.
Yeah, dog. He must be doing a ton of drugs.
He does a lot of drugs, alcohol. He's addicted to pills. No, watch that promo. This around the same time that Triple H was feuding with Booker T, and you got to see what Goldust says about Booker. Oh.
Yeah, I'm scrolling down Twitter real quick just to look at the feed. And there's a massive quote on ESPN saying we have to really stop looking at James Harden and expecting him to be that James Harden of Houston. He has shown us throughout the last 3 years he's transitioning over to not being that guy. And he goes and he kills today. They just make Kendrick Perkins look like an idiot, dog. This shit is hilarious, dog. You couldn't be more wrong than Kendrick Perkins saying that shit 11 hours ago and James Harden killing the Celtics today. That shit is freaking hilarious. Earn it. WWE Raw, cowboy. That's funny. He took Cody. There's a picture of Cody Rhodes because he took Brock Lesnar's hat. That is hilarious.
Jeepers creepers.
Oh, man. Yo, what happened to PJ Tucker? Look at PJ Tucker talking to this young dude. What the hell? Hold on. Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
PG. Oh, you saw that, didn't you?
Well, I'm gonna see it now. I want to see it, but I can't watch it while I'm on the stream because it'll come out on the
Oh.
video. Rid of the weird neighbor kid your parents forced you to play with. Only 2 members of LWO Wednesday matches. He's nothing like RVD. I hate when people say that just because the pothead's not the same in the ring or gimmick wise. Oh, definitely not. Perkins built a whole career off of being an idiot. He said Knicks can go down 0-2 and they still shouldn't be worried. Oh my god.
Who said that?
Perkins, he says.
Oh my god.
Look
A would never say that.
look at that video though of look at the video of this dude.
PJ Tucker?
Yeah, PJ Tucker. Look at how he badmouthed the dude Reed.
Hmm.
James
Yeah,
Harden.
what the fuck's up with him?
James Harden told the Sixers to go back to the locker room after the win. He told everybody to get out of here. And he was just waiting around to get interviewed. That is hilarious. Somebody said, never forget when AD kidnapped Steph Curry in GTA and shot him.
Oh yeah, that's just hilarious.
AD looks like a little kid playing. What an idiot, dog. I can't believe that the Suns are down 0-2 like that, though.
Bro, I knew they were gonna lose that series.
Shit, dog, but definitively like that? That's tough. That's
I
tough.
don't know.
That's tough, dude.
I think they're gonna win one when they get back to
The Phoenix. Yeah, they have to, right?
it'll go 3-1, and then I think the Nuggets will finish them off 4-1 or 4-2. I don't know. I think it'll be in 5 or 6 games.
I can't believe the Celtics had Al Horford covering James Harden at the 3-point line.
I mean, they have the same body type.
They do, but look at Horford. Look like he's walking on top of an like when you're in an ice lake and that shit's crumbling under you. Horford is tapping his feet from side to side.
He's walking on stilts.
Yeah, he looked like he's getting ready. He's doing the Matt Hardy. He plays solid defense, man. James Harden was ready to kill his ass.
Oh my god.
Oh man. That is funny as heck. Ah, shit. Oh man, what a great stream, guys. Hold up, you said Jaw kidnapped Curry? No, AD, fool. AD. Hey, Randy. Guys, we did a great 2-hour stream, man. I think we talked a lot of shit. We covered all the wrestling stuff. We covered the draft, Monday Night Raw. We're gonna talk more about Monday Night Raw as I finish watching some of the segments that I gotta watch here. But yeah, we're gonna ring it in. I did a stream earlier today. I did actually two. I played with my nephew on my other channel, and then I streamed here in the afternoon, and we predicted what was going down tonight. So I'm happy that I got most of them right. It shows I'm not completely out of touch. And I turned heel. Wow. So I had a blast with you guys. I know we could probably shoot the shit for like another hour, but that's it. I'm talking basketball. I'm running down the hill already and ran out of energy. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm not selling out tomorrow, so I'll see y'all in the afternoon. I'll see y'all then. Let's go. Damn it. I'll just say I got one question for y'all. Let's go.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said.